Hello, timekeepers. My name is virtual YouTuber Yunayo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you are all excited because today is quite a big day. Boobs! You know that Bonnie image where it's like, yeah. Yeah. Hey, you know what? Since we're here, I've got like some free memberships to give. So like, why don't we send in a few right now? Happy 5,000 subscribers, timekeepers. Happy 5,000. Even happy 6,000 subscribers actually. Because if you look right now, we're at 6,000 subscribers, which is crazy. So thank you guys very much for 6,000 subscribers actually. For those who are just coming in, because I know I did make a Reddit post, I got like 25 upvotes about this. So for those who are just coming into the stream, my name is Yunayo. I've been a VTuber for about 5 years now. I recently have been more of a puppy girl, pilled, loser girl failure. So we're here now, and I recently, a few months ago, learned how to use Live 2D and got the full version of Live 2D. So I've been making my own models recently, which is fun. It's about time that we debut a new model. Now, I need to give you guys a little bit of history for this model, because I didn't always used to be a puppy girl. My first model was not even anything, really. Visually, it wasn't really anything. I can actually bring it up real quick. I was not always a puppy girl, though. We can go over, like, history of our models real fast here. This was my first model. Yeah, this one brings back memories. You know what? I can say with confidence, I think I rig better than this model nowadays. People who used to watch my old streams, will remember this one. And it's kind of weird seeing it here again and like actually, like, I don't know, puppeteering it, I guess. Yeah, so this is strange. But it's not the only model that I've had. We've also, more of you, much more of you will know Yunayo. Yunayo was significantly less animated than my current puppy girl model. One day I think I'd like to go back and kind of fix this one up a little bit. It's crazy because I think that I've significantly improved with this one. Like, this used to be like really like a peak of, but like nowadays if I wanted to actually use this one seriously, I feel like I'd have to like completely redo it for like it to feel up to the same standard, I guess. We did skip over some PNG night. You know what? That's a good point, actually. Why don't we show off some of the PNG Niles, huh? We had... Where is she? This one. Okay, I see that the green screen is not set up correctly. Why is the green screen not set up correctly? The first... Not the first incarnation, but the first on-stream incarnation of the puppy girl design. So... This one is pretty fun. Okay. She took a little bit to load, but there's one more model that we've used, and that is the bunny pop. This was for Easter, I think. This one's pretty nice. I like that the tail wags when I talk. That's really cool. I feel like this one is a lot more refined compared to thighs. Okay, hold on. Wish you could be here for this stream, but you got work. Well, I appreciate you tuning in and just saying hi anyways. Yeah, we can show the whole body of this one. Oh wait, we need to show the Crocs though. That's important. Hold on. Show the Crocs too. I'll just stand on the desk. This one I feel like was really when I started to get a feel for Live 2D as a program. So you can see all the fine details close up, and you can really see that like I feel like I improved a lot with this. Check this out.
2D, Lois, spin around.
We should make one of these. We should make one of these, but with me. Anyways, have I heard of Transformers? Yes, I have heard of Transformers. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna debut the new model right about now. I don't wanna keep you guys waiting around for the new model debut. So I'm just gonna duck down behind the desk here and get changed. I'll see you guys in. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay. I don't know where I should start this model from, but I guess we'll start it from the head. this model is actually a collaborative effort, and the work timeline of this model actually spans something like 3 years. Let's get into it, you guys. We'll slowly bring her up here. Here's the top of my head. Very important. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. You can see my forehead a little bit there. That's pretty cool. I kind of just want to, like, you know what? Here, look at the new model. Yay! New model. Look at her, you guys. Look at her. Oh my goodness. I actually, oh, it makes me so happy. Thank you for the $5 super chat, GD Nick. OMG, hi. This is my new model, and you might look at it and be like, hey, Yunayo, this art looks a lot better than your last one. And you'd be right, actually. A lot of you might not know who this is, but there is an artist friend of mine named Sweetie McDookie, Sweetie Pooper, depending on who you ask or what account she's on. Elite Ball Knowledge, for those who know, it's kind of, at this point, actually, Elite Ball Knowledge. You remember Sweetie from the VR test streams? See, now that's a good place to get to know her, actually, because there's only, like, a few places that she's popped up, especially over the last few years. One of them is in a few VR chat streams. And the other, one time fairly recently, she showed up in, what was it? She showed up in a 11-hour endurance stream or something. I think it was like a 13-hour endurance stream that she showed up in. The art was made by Sweetie, basically, and the rigging was done by me. So this is the full model, her full range of motion here. One of the details that I like about this model is that when I lean into my shoulder as opposed to just like rotating like a normal VTuber model does. So you can see that when I lean to the left and right, I actually like my body twists in response. So that's I like that a lot. Another one of my favorite details. This one is kind of small, but look at my arms around my hips. Look. Do you see how the arms, they actually like move and shift around the hips, especially my left arm? Look at that. Isn't that so cool? You can see how as I turn my arms, they shift like around. This is like one of my favorite details on this model, actually. And my ass is huge. This is where the Unibubbles emote comes from. Can we get the Unibubbles in chat? This design is exactly where Unibubbles comes from. The reason that originally she was gonna do the rigging as well. That's what I initially paid her and commissioned her for, was to do the model and the rigging. $300 is super low ball for the end product that I got, for the record. But I think she got into like an art rut, and she didn't really feel like drawing for a while. So 2 years passed. I pick up Live 2D to make Goth Nayo and then Puppy Nayo. And then I'm like, hey, you still have the file for her, right? Can I rig her? Is that okay? And she said, yeah. And she gave me the files, and then boom, and here we go. And then we've got her now. It's lovely art. It really is. I draw this design so much. This is perhaps my favorite Yuna design, honestly. I go through a lot of designs, being that I'm a shapeshifter and also my tastes as an artist shift over time. But this is perhaps my favorite. This one and default Puppy Nayo come pretty close to each other, honestly. But yeah, basically I'm a pretty big fan of this one, you could say. Pretty expressive, really good, very pretty face. Yeah, look at the eyes. Can I show you guys? Look at how much Sweetie popped off. I can't believe I finally get to show off her art. Look at how pretty the eyes are. Look at that. Yo, you know, why you try not to laugh? That's disrespectful as hell. I need to show you guys something. She has toggles. These toggles also came with the model. First of all, the biggest toggle is that I can get rid of my jacket. So that's kind of cool. I can drop the jacket if I want to. So that's neat. Another thing that Sweetie made sure that I loaded onto this model was, look, she gave me a little crab. little guy. She just gave this as a little bonus for me. So I loaded it up onto the model, and I thought it was, that this was perhaps the first inception of, this is perhaps one of the first instances that possibly led to me being puppy pilled. Sweetie, in the inception of this model, had the foresight, the prophetic foresight to add this onto the model. She had the prophetic vision to put dog ears onto the model. I don't know how she knew. This was like 2 years ago. Huh. I don't even think I've been a puppy girl for like a year. How did she know? I think that the TF2 propaganda actually worked. the TF2 propaganda worked. Oh yeah, you guys I think will be happy to know that if you zoom in on the model, the blush still comes when I smile. Look. It's not quite as visible as on the other model, but I thought you guys would be happy to know that the blush still comes and goes as I smile. So I'm gonna head out, but I hope that you all enjoyed. I will see you guys next stream. Bye bye, sayonara. See you guys. Thank you so much for 5,000 subscribers and 6,000. Bye bye.